Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana and this is what Dee does. In today's video, I am going to show you my planner lineup for 2022. Alright, so to start off, let's talk about this one here. So this is my 2022 bullet journal. I have a setup video posted on my channel, so I'm just going to kind of gloss over this one a little bit. This is a Chic Sparrow folio in A5 size. The leather is creme brulee, and it's just your classic folio. In here is a dot grid 1917 notebook. So again, there's a full flip through of this on my other channel. This is going to be my main journal and planning system for 2022. The next planner I want to talk about is my A6. This is again by Chic Sparrow. This is a traveler's notebook style cover. This is in the leather Callahan and in the color Yaffe. I absolutely adore this leather. I've been using this for quite some time now. If you're familiar with my channel, you've seen my other videos raving about this. I love this little notebook. In here, I have this set up the exact same way it's always been set up. I haven't changed anything with this. I have a dashboard in here. This is actually the MD cover. It has a pin loop here that I don't actually use, and then in here is just a dot grid white paper notebook. I was using this for finance planning, but I have changed my finance setup to where I have like a full-blown binder system for my planning my finance planning. So this will probably just end up being notes. And then back here, this is again by MD. This is their paper cover, and it is housing a Wonderland 222 A6 size notebook. I will give just a little flip through of this. So I taped the first couple of pages together because I think it was just a logo page, and I was thinking about using this as my main planning system. I don't know if that's actually how it's going to go, but I wanted to put a spot for reading goals, health goals, financial goals, and then spiritual goals. And then after that, you get your monthly views for 2021, 22, 23, and 24. Then it goes into this year-long tracker. I was probably going to use this for menstrual cycle tracking. And then it goes into these mini calendars for the entire year. I wasn't real sure how I was going to use these. And then you get habit tracking for the entire year. So starting in November, going through to December of 2022. Now I did mess up, of course. I was setting this up for November 2021, and I didn't realize that this is the November 2022 tracker. Now, I didn't end up tracking anything because I didn't actually end up using this in November. So if I want to change this, I can just highlight or white out over it, and it's going to be fine. Let's see. So flipping it open, you get a sort of month review, month overview spread, to where you can look at the previous month and then moving into the next month. I was going to use this to where these 4 sections they give you, I was going to put that as like goal focuses, and then like habits and tasks and notes and stuff like that. So this is what November ended up looking like. And then it goes into the weeks. So this week I obviously was using it a lot. This week I really wasn't using this at all. I was actually training in Charlotte, North Carolina for work. So, I mean, I would go to work, do my job, and then go to the hotel. I didn't do anything more than that, so there really wasn't anything to track. And then this week I, again, wasn't really using it. This week I got a little bit more into using it and then fell off towards the weekend. And then you get, again, that monthly overview page to where I was going to track my goals. I don't know, do like a monthly review and like focus for the next month and goals for the next month. And it's a great idea. It's a great system. I just don't know if this really fits where I want to be at when it comes to my planning for 2022. So here was December setup, and I haven't really touched it. So we are now, where are we? It's Saturday here, and I haven't used it at all. So I have this in my arsenal if I decide I want to use it, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. So we'll see. I did end up putting these little tabs on here to mark the months. I got those from Jet Pens. And you get the entire month, and then you get plenty of like little note pages back here. So it's an awesome planner. It's just my system is changing completely into more of a journaling system, and this is something that I kind of felt coming on in the fourth quarter of 2021. I was moving away from planning and getting more into journaling and recording and reflecting rather than just writing boring tasks that I'm gonna get done anyways. Like it wasn't fitting in my life. However, if I do need to get planning, this is what I'll be using. So attached to here, I just have a Coeco. This is in the Bordeaux color, and then I have the ink in here of I want to call it Deadly Nightshade, but it's just Nightshade by Noodlers. It's a perfect color match. I don't think this is weird. I think a lot of people do this, but if you like matching your pens and your ink colors, this Bordeaux color Coeco Sport with Nightshade by Noodlers, love it. I think it's a perfect color match. Alright, so the next one I want to talk about is my reading journal. This is going to be set up the exact same way as it was in 2021. So this is a Chic Sparrow Cascade Weeks. This is in the color Emma. The leather collection is Austin. Here I have a Sarasa Mark On. I like the ink. I don't like the body. So I think I'm actually going to buy one of the Sarasa Vintage Grands, one of those metal ones, and switch out, you know, the inks that I actually want to use in that pen. So that's one idea I have going. So this is a Hobonichi Weeks 2022. This is in the yellow color. I don't remember what it's called, like Sunshine or something. I was kind of actually disappointed in the colors this year for Hobonichi Weeks, and they didn't really have like an artistic cover that everybody was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this color. Like the water lilies, everybody wanted that cover. I got the cover. It was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. But I don't feel like they really had that this year. Anyways, so this is just your standard Hobonichi Weeks. I haven't really started this at all. In the back here is where I make collections. So I don't know if you can see this. It's kind of faint. But I have books to read and then books read. So I can write the genre, the title, the date, and the title. And then new editions. So I don't know if I'm going to make this a 2-page spread or leave it as 1 page. I don't really want to add a lot of books to my collection this year. That's why I haven't really started that. But we'll see. And that's it. So in the back, I have my extra bookmark. I put the pocket here, haven't put anything in it. These are stickers from Coffee Monster Co. that are kind of book related. And then back here, I just have some copying paper that I use for blotting paper. And that is my reading journal for 2022. Alright, and then the last notebook I will be using in 2022 within my lineup here is this standard size Traveler's Notebook, again by Chic Sparrow, because I'm a loyalist and I love Chic Sparrow, although they are aggravating me right now because of this whole Pinloo fiasco. But that's neither here nor there. This is in the Artist Collection, and this color is Gastaldi. I waited for months for this, and I'm so glad that I finally got it because it's absolutely beautiful. So this notebook is actually going to be my writing notebook. So I have been a writer my entire life. I am not published. I have finished I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 books. But again, I'm not published. Will I become published one day? Maybe. We'll just kind of see. So opening it up here, this is the Cascade style. So you get, 4 pockets, and then your slip pocket in the back. All I've done is put scrapbook paper in there to fill the pockets. I don't usually use the pockets. Why do I buy the deluxe? Because it comes with a pin loop. I don't really use the pockets. So moving on, I have a couple of different inserts in here. These are all dashboards by Foxy Fix, although I do have one chic sparrow in the back. This paper came from a paper pack by Tim Holtz. I got it at Joann's. It's pretty much, it's a super popular one. You see it all the time. It has really pretty florals. These are 2 extra bits that came from making the dashboard, so I just put them back here. But I have 4 inserts in here. This back one is my reference notebook. So you've seen this before. I'll link up in the cards the flip through setup of this. Nothing has changed. This 3rd insert is the lightweight paper insert by Traveler's Company. I believe this is Tomoe River paper in here, but it's the lightweight one as they call it. This I have been using since 2016 when I first got my notebook, my first Traveler's notebook. And I am right over halfway through this insert. So I just write in as it, as ideas come to me. This insert here is called this. Has Tomoe River paper in it, and these are made by Jet Pens. So these come in the standard Traveler's Notebook size as well as A5 size. It is just lightly dot grid Tomoe River paper. You can get them in white or cream. They're like $13, but if you are a fountain pen user like I am and you love Tomoe River paper because inks write beautifully on it, that's totally worth it. So this one is specific to a novel that I have been working on for years. So as scene ideas come to me, I just kind of write them down in here. And that's all I have in the front part here. And then the back part are songs that kind of inspired the book itself. So I have them listed out here. As I feel the need to, I will write out the lyrics in the back. So that's what this insert is. And then the very front insert is another one of these. I bought 4 of them at the time, I think, and there's nothing in this one yet. That one's completely blank. But again, this is my writing journal. I picked this up as I feel the desire to write. The pen that I'm using is a Lamy Safari. This is in, like, I call it an olive green. I don't remember what color they actually call it, but it's a perfect color match to the notebook. And then the ink in here is Monteverde. Is that how you pronounce it? An olive. So again, beautiful color match as you saw in some of the pages that I flipped through. And I think that is going to be it for this video. So this was my planner lineup, what I plan to be using primarily heavily in 2022. I have other notebooks that I'll reach for, like my commonplace book, which I need to do a flip through of, different little notebooks that I'll be using throughout the year, but this is what I'm primarily going to be in and plan to be using for the upcoming year. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for this video. If you like it, feel free to comment down below, like the video itself, follow me over on Instagram, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.